What is going on, Cigar Club family? Welcome back to the Cigar Club podcast. We're talking the top cigar gifts for the cigar lover in your life. Speaking of cigar lovers, I'm joined by the one, the only, Mr. Purito.
Oh, dropping it. Gosh, letting the Cigar Club family in on that little secret. We're going old school today, Dave. We've got the face mic, little technical difficulties with the good mic. So anyone not watching YouTube, the reason why I sound a little different is because we had to go back to our roots. The first few episodes with the old headset microphone. But yeah, Purito. Let me know if you guys like that name. We're shopping it.
No, we're not shopping it. We're starting a petition that Pew needs to change his handle to Purito. P-U-G-H, Rito, R-I-T-O, just like a Purito. It's too good. He's a Purito man himself. You should have seen him at La Isla. Everywhere he went, he had a Purito in his hand.
Just chiefing back Puritos, learn the lesson that you don't actually have to finish all of those bad boys.
Yeah, you did learn that lesson rather quickly.
I did.
But today we've each compiled five items that if you've got a cigar lover in your life and you're looking to get him a gift this holiday season, we're going to give you our take on a few that you can check out and see if that's something they'd enjoy. But I see a lot of these videos, and a lot of them are like very long or very one-sided on specific brands. I do have a Cigar Club product in mind, but we literally made it for the holidays because it was something we all agreed was a piece that we all wanted. So that's why mine made the list. But we're going to try and keep this to a nice, quick, to-the-point podcast to let you guys in on this. But before we dive into it, Pew, what are you smoking, brother?
I just lit up the Alec Bradley Lineage. First time I've smoked this one. So really excited to see how this bad boy goes.
The first time ever smoking it.
Yeah, first time ever. So live here.
Ooh, I like that. One of my favorite Alec Bradleys of all time.
Really?
You don't have coffee with you, do you?
No, unfortunately, I drank it all this morning.
That is my, I think my favorite from Alec Bradley. Not Alec. Alec and Bradley. Kintsugi's my favorite. Alec Bradley, I think Lineage edges out Magic Toast for me. I love that cigar. I could smoke it any time of the day. It's got plenty of flavor. It is just a perfect coffee cigar to me. So
I mean, right off the bat, I can totally see that. Looks gorgeous. I was going through the rifle and through the bag of some of this. Yeah, the pigtail on it was gorgeous. I wish I didn't cut it, but it's easier to cut before we jump into it. Beautiful pigtail, and this was in some of the boxes this November month as well. So
yeah, it was. We've been waiting on that one for a long time. They've been out of stock of it. I think in spring we started talking about getting that in a box because I was like, this is one of the few we haven't shipped, and I don't know why because I love it so much. And so if you guys got that cigar in your box, put that one towards the top of the queue because I think you're really going to enjoy. I mean, this month's box, dude, I know we're digressing here a little bit, but
we are. Shocker.
The Luciano custom size
bangers.
Dreamer, Warp Chinchale, Pinky's Out. I mean, the Makerspace collaboration cigar we did with My Cigar Pack, Black Star Line's Warwich Box Press. I mean,
yeah, one of my favorite cigars ever. So I'm really excited. I haven't smoked that cigar in months, so I was really excited.
I'm not tooting our own horn here, but I am.
Yeah, really excited we get that cigar back in there, and like you said, that Luciano Dreamer cut short for us. That's gonna be killer.
Yeah, Yeah, anyway, if you guys got any of the cigars we just mentioned in your box, smoke them. I've already started to see some of the box being posted, and it's like, oh man, this is like the ultimate Cigar Geeks month to be a cigar club member.
I know I'm going to be smoking Chinchale probably Thanksgiving morning. I think that's going to be a great start to the morning.
I love that call.
And then progress throughout the day. I really want to smoke the Dreamer, but I want to do that on like a completely fresh palette where I've got nothing going on that could interrupt that, what's the word I'm looking for? Not sequence, but how we blended that cigar to really play on flavors and stuff. I want a fresh palette for that one.
Have you smoked that one?
Dark. No, I haven't. That'll be my first time.
And you get in the shorty?
Yep.
Amazing.
Exactly.
All right. Pew, keep me posted on the Lineage as we make it throughout this because I really am excited to hear your thoughts on it. Let's dive in. First item on your list. Hit us with it.
first one, top of the list. I think we may have some overlap on this one, but for me, this is one that I absolutely love, and something that a lot of cigar smokers may not have. So if you're worried about maybe buying something or avoiding something that they may have already, I know I do that a lot with any type of gift. CigarClub, leather case, travel case. You've got a handle for it, which I love to walk around and hold it. Just makes it feel, I don't know, elegant. Open that up. We've got spots for cutters, lighters. If you're looking or watching on YouTube, you can take a look. Place to hold the cigars as well. Just absolutely gorgeous piece that any cigar smoker, especially those that go to their local brick and mortar or travel a lot, would love to have.
$150 and full grain leather, lambskin, the whole nine. It really is it's a staple. So if you're looking in that kind of price range, and you don't just want to get a box of cigars or something else that's going to cost you about the same, this is going to last a long time. I'm actually curious to see how this ages, right, with the oils from your hand, holding it over years and years and years.
The smoke, yeah.
Yep. I think it's going to be a cool piece for years to come. So I love that. Way to start us off. I'm starting us off with something that will get my drink full, my glass full, I should say. Now, I'm going to disclaimer this because this is the top 5 cigar products for cigar smokers. So this is going to be kind of a 2-for-1. If that cigar smoker drinks, I recommend any store pick of whiskey.
Yeah.
Go get them something. You go to a local store and you just ask them, hey, do you guys have any picks that you've done for bourbon or for whiskey that I can buy? This is where your local store or group goes out, tastes a bunch of barrels. They pick one. So it's unique to a couple hundred bottles. So if you know that the person you're buying for loves, in this case, Jack Daniel's barrel proof, you can get them a pick of that. If they love Buffalo Trace and you see a pick of that, get that. In the same vein, if they don't drink, there's so many cigar quote unquote picks now that this is why I wanted to open up with this, whether it's exclusives that you see on Cigar Club or guys like Luxury Cigar Club or Small Batch or My Cigar Pack. There's so many retailers now doing exclusive sizes in cigar releases. That is just a really cool way to explore a line. If you know there's a cigar that the person you're buying for loves, do a quick Google search and see if there's an exclusive size in that can only be bought from one outlet that they kind of worked on with that brand. It's just one of those things I think that adds a little more personalization, a little more uniqueness to it, a little more excitement to a whiskey or to a cigar. So number 1 on my list is some form of a pick.
Yeah, that's a great call. Because no matter what, especially if you're getting it local, maybe your gift recipient isn't local to you. That's a unique gift, and they're more than likely, especially with like a single barrel whiskey or spirit, that's pretty much one and done. It's more than likely never going to be replicated again, and it'll be a unique experience to them. And then as far as the cigars, that's a great call. If you've got a brick and mortar, you could also, if they've got exclusives to themselves, you could go in there with like, hey, I know they like mild cigars or medium cigars. Do you have any type of special unique releases or anything like that? And your local tobacconist could guide you to that gift. That's a great call. I didn't even think about that. Gosh,
it caught me on the way up. I was like, yeah, I know. It's one of those things where I'm like, if Chris, my wife, on Christmas, she hands me something and it was a pick or some type of exclusive cigar or something, I would be like, this is awesome. Like, I don't even need to know or even like that brand. There's just something about like that uniqueness of it. And it's a single barrel, so you always go back to it and be like, oh, I remember I got this in 2021 for Christmas. I don't know. It's something I was like, if I got a gift from somebody who's like, I don't know what to get Dave, I'm like, I'd take a pick. So that's kind of how I did this whole list. Necessity stuff and like random coin flip, whether he likes it or not, if it's a cool gift. So there we go.
Yeah,
that's
like
my number 1 to start off. Not my number 1 overall, but just in general. First one to start off. Pew number 2. Talk to us.
Yeah, and like you just said, in no particular order, kind of just wrote down my thoughts. For me, a lovely gift is always a Fuente Opus X. I
almost grabbed mine, and I put it back down. I was like, no, I'm not going to bring that, but I love that call.
I think I have one left somewhere in the humidor. I'd have to go find it. It's probably in the special drawer with cigars that I continually put off on smoking. But to me, Fuente Opus line is just... It's fall to me. It's Thanksgiving. It's
Yes.
Christmas. I usually follow up one of those major holidays with an Opus X. But that's a gift that any cigar lover will more than likely enjoy. It's on the little
Totally.
pricier end. You can find them in singles, but usually they're like 3-packs or 2-packs. But those are cigars that just, to me, epitomize a gift and say, happy holidays, or thank you, essentially, as sometimes gifts can be. But one of my favorite special occasion cigars, I guess.
Do you have a specific one you lean to?
I've actually only smoked the regular Fuente Opus X line. I haven't actually smoked any like the Angel Shares or any of the special named Fuentes.
Have you had the so you haven't had
The
Lost
Lost
City?
City? Nope.
That is my, I think we've talked about this before, but that's my Thanksgiving stick. Opus X Lost City Double Robusto used to be a staple in the Cigar Club Black Box.
Yeah.
So I still have a couple left over from there, but yeah, love Opus is just, I actually only smoke them on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't
can
ever
certainly
smoke
believe
it throughout the year. I'm just like, because I don't have that many either. I have 4 or 5 laying around at all times. Not at all times, just like in general. And so I only smoke it one day a year, and not for like, I don't want to ever smoke these. It's just like, that's my Thanksgiving Day cigar.
Yeah,
I
I think my birthday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas is the only time that I've smoked an Opus before. To me, it's just a great celebratory stick. It immediately sets the mood and just puts you in a really good location. And any cigar smoker is going to love to get an Opus in their gift.
Yeah, I totally agree. Nice. All right, so leather case and Opus for you.
Yep. Ring us in. What you got for number 2, Dave?
Numero dos. I'm going stocking stuffer for number 2.
Ooh,
because
I like
there's
that.
nothing more angering to me than not having this. Butane.
I was thinking of
Listen.
putting that on there, but I was like, no, I don't know. I didn't think of that, but yeah, for sure.
You could watch 100 gift guides. No one's going to put freaking butane, and that's why you have to get it, because this doesn't even count as towards one of the gifts. Like, you just get this in addition to, because it costs you $10, $15. The person you give this to will thank you endlessly, because I'm always, lighter's dead. Oh, I'm out of butane. Lighter's dead. I'm out of butane. And I hate it. There's nothing I love more than always having one of these. So drop it in the stocking, add it to the barrel pick, add it to the leather case, add it to the Opus. Get them some butane. They probably already have a
Great
lighter.
call.
This is what they don't have.
I literally just bought myself a new bottle, that exact bottle of butane, like last week or something like that. Because, as you said, went to go light a cigar, ran out, didn't have any butane. I was like, well, gotta buy more.
It's just kind of one of those gifts.
It doesn't go bad. You're always gonna need it.
It's
eventually.
not sexy, but like getting that gift, you're like, oh, thank you. I hate buying this for myself, so thank you for getting it for me. Anyway, that's number 3. Nothing. Number 3. Nothing crazy. Just much needed, in my opinion.
I like that. That's a great one, and I love the label of the stocking stuffer. That's just a perfect gift for it.
Yeah.
But rolling in number 3 for me, if you're unsure of perfect gift, if you're unsure of what your recipient smokes or likes to smoke, get them a gift card to their local brick and mortar. I know a lot of brick and mortars offer gift cards, so reach out to where Google where they live if you don't know which cigar store they go to, and grab them a gift card. Most places do offer them. If you aren't sure, there's plenty of online retailers that offer gift cards as well. But love supporting the local brick and mortar stores.
Yeah, and there's something fun about a gift card too, where it's like you're not committing to a box. So you give somebody $50 gift card or $100 gift card. They can go build their own sampler, essentially, of cigars that they want to try or smoke, and it's almost like risk-free, right? You're like, okay, I would never buy this cigar on my own because it's like $28, but I kind of want to try it. And if it's not great, then I know I won't ever spend on it, but this is kind of like an exciting time for me to be able to use a gift card, get the bougie Davidoff cigar I've been staring at, or the bougie Padron I've been staring at.
Yeah, no, it's a perfect, like, risk-free. I know whenever I get a gift card for cigars, that tends to be where I go, like, oh, this is, $50 for 2 cigars. Like, normally I wouldn't justify that expense, but, someone gifted me this to go out and spend on something nice for cigars particularly. Why not? Why not go get those $25 cigars? Or you pick up a bunch of your favorites, and you're just as happy. So I think, to me, it's a perfect cigar gift, especially if you're unsure what they like to smoke, or if they have a favorite, and let them go ahead, go out there and get what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. Update on the lineage.
I was just about to give it to you. Smoking great. Little windy, so I just had to ash it, so I didn't ash all over the computer. But I could totally see this being a great coffee cigar. It's just kind of lends itself to pairing well with anything really. Like I could go red wine, I could go bourbon. The endless possibilities on this one. So I don't want to call it a neutral cigar because the flavors are certainly there and evolving and changing. As far as pairing, it's kind of a blank slate. You can really do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think also, I don't know if they have it in this size, and if they don't, I kind of want to do it for Cigar Club, but a Lineage Lancero would absolutely smack.
That would be, ooh. Wake up, roll out out of bed on a Saturday morning, little chilly outside, hot cup of coffee, and a Lineage Lancero.
Or like a 4x40.
You know we love those smaller sizes.
We do.
Yeah. That'd be great. Yeah, because you don't want that time commitment in the morning, so you go for something short. You don't want to
And you still want all the flavor.
Yeah. Drink your cup of coffee and then get your day started. That's a great call. I have to shoot an email over to old AB.
Yeah, and it's like we that Xochi Bobby, the unreleased one we carried maybe last month, I think it was. I love that size. And I was really happy that everyone we sent that to, I know we always have like a little bit of reluctancy with smaller sizes. And it's a little more like, is this going to be received well? Because we love it in the size and we love this cigar, but are people going to see the value in giving a smaller cigar? Yeah. And I think everybody was really excited to get that. I got a lot of great DMs about like, I've never seen this one before. I smoked it with my morning coffee. I had this one on my break. When I didn't have a full hour or 2 hours to devote to a cigar. And I'm like, yes, that's the point.
That's exactly the point of that cigar. And it doesn't
compromise
on
still get all the flavor. No,
exactly.
Not at all.
Exactly. I don't know how Xochi does it. Normally, like I said, we were definitely kind of reluctant. Like, is this going to be received as well? Just smoke it. Like, we promise you, light that cigar up. You're going to love it. It's great. Like you said, with that morning cup of coffee. To me, that's like one of the perfect, and that's when I smoke those is right in the morning. Or, quick, a lunch break. I don't have but 30 minutes to take a lunch. Cool, but I really want a stick or I need a stick. Go out there, have that with that second cup of coffee. It's phenomenal. But shorter ring gauge on this one, I think could be really, really special.
Very interesting. What am I on? 3.
Number 3. Drum roll.
The one. Speaking of Alec Bradley, it is the Mega Burner. You've got to have a Mega Burner, and if you have a Mega Burner, I'm not going to turn it on right now, actually, then you definitely need the stocking stuffer.
There you go.
Because it takes a whole damn one, pretty much. This is just the cigar lighter and all cigar lighters. You could be in a winter tundra storm, and you could light this thing.
That boy's butt being lit up.
And I just like this on like an outside table, or it's just like a great piece. And I like that the flame is, you can control it super well. Also, if you're camping and you have like a micro pan, like a little quarter-sized pan, you could cook a little egg on it. But anyway, big fan of the Mega Burner. It's like the lighter that a lot of people have, like their pocket lighter or something. Not a lot of people I've found have kind of a staple tabletop lighter.
Yeah, I don't. I just have portable lighters, and that's been definitely something that's on a holiday gift, just to have something that you don't need to go fumbling for and like, oh, where'd I put my little lighter? Was it in this pocket or that pocket or wherever? You're going to see that bad boy. You're going to know where you left it because you're going to find it.
Exactly. I've had this one for like a year now. I never keep a lighter for a year. I always lose them. This one you can't really lose. So,
no, you're going to have to try to lose that one.
I'm not really tempted to like take it with me anywhere because it's too big. So I don't like ever put it in my car. It just stays at the office.
And no one's going to try to steal it because it is too big.
right. Let me just sneak this away here. So anyway, Mega Burner or just a big tabletop lighter, highly recommended.
Well, I'm going to bring in number 4 here, and this is something, actually, let me switch it up. I'll say this one for last because this is one that you're definitely not having on your list. I'm going to go kind of in line with your beverage pick. I've got a bottle of their favorite spirit or whatever beverage they like to pair with cigars, if you know. Yeah. Whether that be whiskey, rum, tequila, vodka, coffee for their people that don't drink. Coffee's really the only non-alcoholic one that I can think of because that's usually the one I tend towards. But any beverage or
small
anything
batch sodas.
artisanal chocolate, like
Yeah. Oh,
anything.
dude.
That's a great call. Ooh,
That's
add that one to it. That's the sixth one. Yeah, any type of
chocolates.
anything that if you know the cigar, maybe this is more for someone that you know well or kind of know what they like to go with their cigar. Anything that they pair with it would just be something that they're going to love to have, love to reach for as they go smoke one of their cigars.
Yeah, I love that call. I think it's like the complementary pieces to enjoying cigars. And nobody's going to say no to a good bottle of juice, whatever color it is, whatever ABV it is. It's like, cool, this is great. And there's definitely a cigar that'll pair with it, whatever that drink is that you get them.
Yep, absolutely.
What is this? 1, 2, 3. The fourth one on my list is a CigarClub product that I've been looking forward to since I think the summer when we started talking with our friends Ranger Station. The CigarClub candle I love for a lot of reasons. The primary two, I'll even narrow it down. Number one, it smells amazing. Obviously, or we wouldn't have released it. The best way, so the scent is called tobacco and musk, but the best way I can describe it is if you were standing in between a barbershop and a cigar lounge.
I love that description.
And the in-between is the smell. It's not like smoky and like deep leathery tobacco. It's like brighter, more fresh smelling, I guess you could say.
It's rich, it's fresh, it's refreshing. Oh, it's great. I had mine going all day today. I pretty much have it going every day, and great call.
It comes with a box of matches, and this is the second reason I love this so much. When you are done with the candle and you've burned it all the way, you take hot water and you scrape out the little excess of wax, and now you have a lowball whiskey glass, which I literally have 5 of these now, all because of Ranger Station, because I'm just a big fan of all the candles they do, not just the CigarClub one. And I save all of them because they're the perfect size rocks lowball kind of glass.
And I love they have weight to them. You know you're holding a glass, and I think that's what I love. You're not worried that if I don't set this down perfectly, it's going to shatter. Like, it's got some good heft to it.
Oh no,
you know you're holding a glass.
Metric ton.
Yeah, maybe that's probably the reason why I've got mine lit every day, so I can start using it as a drink glass.
Hey, there you go.
Speed through it.
And they even put in here like really cool cocktail guides. This one comes with a Manhattan guide.
I noticed that. That was great.
I like that too.
Nice little touch to it.
$30, and you can get somebody. This I think could qualify too as like a cool stocking stuffer, or that person that has everything, and you're kind of in that sub 50 gift price range. This is a multi-purpose. It's not just like a candle and then they throw it away. It's a candle, then it's a glass forever. So
exactly,
check it out. There you go. That's number 4. Take us home, Pugh.
Bring it in, number 5. This is something I use pretty much every time I smoke a cigar.
I know where he's going.
It's perfect for anyone who likes to travel or is on the go a lot, and I even just use it at my home all the time. And that's going to be a cigar stand.
Oh man, I want one of those so bad.
If you're watching on YouTube, it's just literally a place for you to put your cigar. You've got something in your pocket or in your cigar leather case that you always know that no matter where I'm at, I've got a place that I can gently put down my cigar, so I'm not holding it the whole time. Or like if you're on the golf course, you set it down, you put your cigar on it while you're whiffing your swing, or if you're good, nailing it down the freeway. But something that I pretty much use, even if like right now I have an ashtray next to me. I've got cutouts on the ashtray, and yet I'm just constantly putting it on my cigar stand. It's got them all over. You can get wood ones. Mine's kind of like a metal titanium one. A lot of online retailers carry ones that have their brands on it. I'm sure a lot of actual brands have ones that are branded. So they're all over the place, cigar stands. I don't leave home without it.
I love that call. That's probably from your list, the one that I'm like, yeah, that would be a great gift too, because it's one I wouldn't necessarily buy. I don't know why, but it falls under the I wouldn't buy it myself category, but would love it.
It's one of those that once you have it, you're like, why have I waited so long to have it?
Or why wouldn't I buy this myself? You don't know until you have it, and you're like, yeah, I should have had this a long time ago.
Yep, I've pulled it out. It's great. Like when I'm at the lake, I don't really have a place to set my cigar down, or I'm worried about it blowing over. Sits in there, it holds it nicely. You know, if a big gust comes, sure, it'll fall over, but it's great. I use it every single time I have a cigar.
Yeah, so cigar stand, that is awesome. I think if you guys follow Cigar Bond.
Yep.
We got to get him on a podcast.
That would be fun.
He just came out with a line of cigar stands, and they look really freaking cool.
And it also acts as a punch cut, too. So his can untwist from the top, and it's got a big old punch hole. I was talking about it the other day where, you know, most punch cutters are pretty tiny, but his is pretty, it's got a large hole to it, so you're not having to really either do 2 punches or anything like that. So that's a 2-in-1 right there. That's
really cool. Yeah, so check those out if you haven't. My last one was Pugh's first one, so this is not super exciting. It's the leather. I should have just done this first with you, but the Cigar Club leather cigar case. There's plenty of brands that make awesome cigar cases. We happen to love ours the most, and it's just one of those pieces that's been a long time in the works. Cutters, lighters, pens, cigars. It holds it all. It's got the sweet little Cigar Club logo on the corner, so you can rep the brand.
That's right. Let everyone know.
Wherever you are.
Like, I'll talk about it again. One of my favorite features is the handle.
Yeah.
Just carrying it with the handle, there's something about it. You can carry without it, sure, but just like having that, just looks cool. You look dapper. You look fancy.
You look
it just adds to the whole appearance to it.
Hey, whatever gifts you get the cigar person in your life, they're gonna like it as long as it revolves somewhere around cigars or drinks.
And you put thought into it, right? Like
put some thought,
whenever you
put
get
some
a gift,
time.
You're happy with it.
Exactly. I always, there's like, you know, that handful of people that are just like the best gift givers, and it's not always going to be the most expensive gift or anything, but it's just always like, how did you remember that? How did you know that? And that's like always my favorite. So surprise somebody this year, Cigar Club fam, with one of these, and I think they'll be pretty pleased. And if they're not, sorry, then maybe, I don't know, you can blame us.
Keep it for yourself. Ask it for it back. Enjoy it yourself.
There you go. Hey, it's Thanksgiving week, so I hope everybody enjoys time with friends, with family, and that you smoke some good cigars. Smoke a turkey, smoke a cigar, enjoy yourself. I'm going to be smoking the Opus X Lost City and drinking barrel proof stuff.
Ooh,
that's just where I'm going to leave it. Cask strength, barrel proof. I want to come home from dinner, sit down, football on, whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Cigar.
I haven't. Normally I have a lineup. I don't know what I'm smoking yet. It may be an Opus. It may be a Davidoff. I got to figure it out. I got to lay out the lineup, and maybe I'll have Instagram pick.
Ooh.
That'd be pretty fun.
And maybe it'll be at something else. Yes. So, hey, guys, if you're listening to this and you follow us on Instagram, make sure you tag us on all of your Thanksgiving smoking, even if it's not cigars you got from Cigar Club.
Yeah, we just really
enjoy it. Yeah, we really do. And let us know what your pairings are, and let us know who you're smoking with. That is kind of the joy that we always come back to talking about cigars. I think for me, with the holidays, I'm leaving all cigar samples at the office, and I'm bringing branded cigars that are perfect. The work has been done. The time has been set to rest.
You don't have to think about it.
I'm just going to enjoy the fruits of other people's labor who, one, are way better at it than I am, and two, make amazing cigars. And I think that's kind of what's going to be on the docket for me Thanksgiving and this weekend is the mastery of other people's hands. So
I will say I like that. I am going to be validating Pugh my cigar this week with Bailey. I'm going to take her through 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully she likes 3 as much as I do, but we're going to do that. And since she's off this week, being a teacher, we're going to do the Purito box experience together as well. So that's going to be really fun.
What a lineup!
I know.
Hey,
I don't know why. Put in some time off.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't say this, and it's hard to I don't really like putting a lot of our own products in stuff like this because so many people make great things. But if you're really stuck on somebody, this is the bonus gift. If you're really stuck with somebody that
number 6 for both of us
has every cigar, gets whatever cigar they want, they just go get them. They have every accessory, every whiskey. What is and you want to get them an experience? The Purito box, you can find it on our website, Factory Experience Purito box. It's $50. it literally is the process and experience of blending a cigar from start to finish, and it's just a really cool thing where they can smoke individual tobaccos and then the final product, and it's really fun to guide people through. We had people at the office last week. The box came into the office and they all started doing it. We were talking about it and they were like, "Oh, I wouldn't have used as much of the Corojo Ligero, or I would have used more of this HVA Visa." And I'm like, exactly. That is what is so awesome about this.
And there's a video to go along with it. So there's a guided video with Ostos and Dave from La Tabacalera, La Isla, going through that process. So they have a guided tour of the Purito box experience as well. So yeah, I think that's number 6 for both of us. That's a great addition.
So that's another great piece out in there. But you're gonna have a lot of fun doing that with Bailey. Pugh is, he's approved it. It's about to go into production. The big customs release for Pugh coming this June, people. His welcome to the world cigar. His coming out party.
That's right. I'm excited.
He's getting the call up.
Making it to the big leagues.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. So yeah, if you're not a member of Customs, you this year you better be, because Pugh, Griff, myself, we've all kind of, and the lead roller QC person at La Isla have all worked on cigars for this month's box, which I smoked his today, by the way. Oh my god,
nice.
Anyway, check it all out. Stay tuned with everything we're doing. We've got a couple podcasts left this year. We're going to be going through our. Are we doing our top 10, Pugh? We got things coming up.
We got a top something coming out.
Top things are happening. We'll probably also end up going through our Cigar Club family's top cigars from this year that you guys have rated. So keep it here on the Cigar Club podcast every single Tuesday. And we got a couple more episodes for the end of season 1.
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy smoking. Until next week.
Until next week, this is the Cigar Club podcast. We'll see you guys then.